Bob Banks has been on fire lately, riding Banks now at the plate. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. This one is labeled.
Go, ball, go, go.
Hits the top of the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. The tag out.
On the tag.
Batting fourth.
Bases empty, one away.
Batting fifth.
And now,
The catcher,
Blake Mitchell.
Blake Mitchell.
Here comes the 2-2 offering. That one's socked to left field. Going back pretty deep. Dives, but can't make the catch. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a triple. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. Now they've got a good shot at score. This one swung on, hit very well. Way back there. Out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And we are all tied up. Not great command on the mound, and with a low 90s fastball, that's not a winning formula. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Here's the left fielder, Bob Banks. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his third homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. And it's gone. Blasted that one out of here. That's home run number 3 of the game. Home run number 20 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. It's pouring down rain, but he didn't lose his focus. He put a nice swing on that pitch for the home run. Brings it back. Great catch. That's a tremendous catch to rob the homer right there. Always a big momentum boost. 2 gone and the bases loaded. Peyton Wilson digs in now. Fly ball to left, down the line. Banks going back on this one. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. So digging in, Bob Banks. And now he's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit his 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure he'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that 4th dinger. This is a terrific performance in this one. Gap shots like that one are a really good indicator that a hitter is doing the little things right. Just trying to hit the ball hard with enough of a launch angle to get it over the infield, but not so high that it's a lazy fly ball to the outfield. Nice cut. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on. One down and the winning run on at first.
Peyton Wilson.
Here it comes. Line drive for a base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Here comes the throw. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. The batter now, Austin Charles. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Winning run at third, 1 down. On the ground. It gets through, and that is it. And the Naturals walk it off. They win it. Final score in this. Bob Banks went yard. Bob Banks will hit next. Perfect at the plate last night. 5 for 5.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Swing and a drive.
Get up, ball, get up.
And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Hits the fence. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. So 2 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Carter Jensen. 1-2 pitch.
Jensen.
Line drive. And it's down, a base hit. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. That one ripped into right center. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. In safely with a double, second of the day. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Well struck, out to left. It's back.
Relay, here we go. Hit me right here.
Leaping, brought it back. Batter had thoughts of jogging around the bases after it left the bat, but the left. 2 outs, bases empty.
The left fielder, Bob Banks.
Sarantola, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2021. A frozen rope. And that's the end of the inning. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. The other way. Reaches, can't make the grab. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Bob Banks. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. There's 1.
Got in.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Drillers trying to break this game open here in the top of the 9th. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Made them pay for that one. 4th home run of the series.
Batting,
and they tack on 3.
Tolbert.
And his consistent production continues as he notches his 50. Puts this one in the air down the line. Banks on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Next up, Tyler Tolbert. 2-2 now. Right through there for the strikeout. And the home crowd leaves disappointed as this one draws to a close. The Drillers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bob Banks. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. A massive shot. Up to 5 homers in the series. And they tack on 3.
Tyler.
Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Tyler Tolbert. It one-hops off the wall, might be trouble. Throw into third, chance at a triple. Not in time, he's safe. That's a great example of his top-end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch. Hit hard on the ground to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 run in. Next up for the Naturals, Diego Hernandez. Liner, base hit. Lead runners around second. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. Bob Banks, the next to hit. Already a homer for him in this one. Smoke to center, but this one's caught. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks. Back in the first inning, went deep for a 3-run blast. A really big impact early on in this game. And that'll do it. One out and the bases are empty. Now up, Giuliano Allende. In the air to left. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat. He's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. Swing and a rocket. It's pretty deep. And there's one down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. And here's the catcher, Brian O'Keefe. In the air to left. It falls in, and that's a knock. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Digging in for the Naturals, Tyler Tolbert. RBI knock the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field for a hit. One run's in. Coming to the plate. The winning run comes across to score, and they walk it up. Final score today. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one pulled foul. The 0-1 offering. Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. It's got a chance. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And it hits the fence. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. A 3-run home run. The 6th of the series. And they tack on 3. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Now a fly ball to right center. And that'll do it. Man on at first, Banks. Now at the plate. He's already homered in this ball game. This one is labeled. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. I know a double's never a bad thing, but he may be a little frustrated that the ball hopped the wall there. If it stayed in play, chances are that runner scores. Instead, they've got second and third now with 2 outs. The 0-1. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. A solo shot, his second of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Austin Charles digs in now. Skied to left, and this should do it.
I got it.
Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this. Bob Banks, a rising star. And here is Bob Banks, first and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Bash down the right side, but foul. Banks was able to pile up 5 RBIs in his last game. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, you got that one.
And a base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Tyler Tolbert.
Tyler Tolbert.
Close, but ruled a ball. Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cut on a miss, that's a strikeout. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Juliano Allende. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. Swings through it. One out and the base is empty.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. And now, Cale Emshoff. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Down 0-2, swings through it. 2 quick strikeouts to start the game for this lineup. They may need to start attacking the first. Got him. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So it's no. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella? He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got the strikeout looking. And quickly one away in the second inning. Next to hit, Carter Jensen. Jensen batting 5th today, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2021. Catcher wanted that one up and in, trying to tie him up and induce a bad swing. Smart thinking. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Now at the plate, Diego Hernandez. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Fly ball down the line. Keith gliding, moving to the left. Hauls it in for the out. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Next up for the Naturals, Peyton Wilson. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock-in. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And now it's going to be Rivertown. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of this inning. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks. That one is absolutely pummeled. Way deep. And that one is out of here. A solo blast. 8th of the series.
For the Nationals,
And they add
the
on.
designated
It's
hitter,
3-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A
That's
pitcher
a
who
strike.
doesn't have great velo on the fastball
No
has to
ball, 1
locate
strike.
better than that. Swings through it. That sinking fastball looks really
No ball,
hittable out
2
of the
strikes.
hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Fights it off, we'll see another. That's not where you want to miss with the breaking ball with 2 strikes. Need to get that out of the zone. Swings through it for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. The lineup flips over. Here's the 3rd baseman, Tyler Tolbert. Led off the game with a strikeout. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low,
0-2.
though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Naturals, Juliano Allende. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Now here's the 0-2. Ground ball, right side. Takes it to the bag at first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Runner at first, 1 away. Banks, he's already gone yard in this game. That's a liner to left. It gets down, base hit. And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second. Welcome back. The Naturals at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. That one in there. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Keith. And a quick out, number 1. Stepping in, Austin Charles. Caught looking the first time up. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of
0-1.
strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Fires over to first. 2 down. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. 0-2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Naturals batting.
The left fielder, Diego
Hernandez stands at 6 foot even, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Hee-haw! No balls, 1 strike.
Next
Ball.
offering is down low.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Peyton Wilson getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single the first time. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings and misses. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. River Town will hit next. Struck out looking the first time up. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame.
No,
Missed
inside.
inside with the curveball. Now that the immaculate inning is off the table, he needs to, and goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound, he sets him down 1-2. Nobody on and 2 outs. Banks
Designated
now at the plate.
Bob
Already a
Banks.
homer for him in this one. Swing and a drive.
Go, ball, go!
That one's gone. A solo shot. Second home run of the
Leading
game.
up for
And they
Northwest
add to the
Arkansas,
lead.
the designated
It's
hitter,
5-zip.
Cam.
When a hitter puts a
Brady.
swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He nice stop on the slide. Fires to first. And they get the out. Back to the top of the order
Now
here.
batting,
Now the third baseman, Tyler Tolbert.
Tyler.
Struck out on just 3
Tolbert.
pitches the last time up. Here's a fly to center. Sirota moving in on this one. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. Base is empty with 2 out. Now a chance for Giuliano Allende. On the ground to third. Posey. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Stepping to the plate
Now
from
batting,
Northwest
the first
Arkansas,
baseman,
Cale
Cale
Emshaw. To the
Emshaw.
left side, but it is well fouled. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up. A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So another. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, Austin Charles.
High. 0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Carter Jensen. 1 for 2. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Just
No.
misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Fly ball out to left field. Racing over to make the catch. Base is empty with 2 out. Diego Hernandez, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. Miller. And that's the 3rd out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Drillers lead it 5-0.
Now pitching for Tulsa.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Antonio Knowles. And with a lefty at the dish, this could be a tall task for the new arm, allowing a batting average over 300 against left. A swing. This one is hammered. It's got a chance to get out of here. Snags it on the warning track. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Austin Charles. Hit to the left side. This should be it. To first. That'll end the evening's action. Banks with a really fantastic game, both on the mound. Bob Banks with a remarkable. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Chance for a big inning here with runners at first and second and nobody out. Defense has to be on their toes. This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. One runs in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Today's action is brought to you by Hack and Slash Landscaping, offering Ultra Grass, the grass they don't want you to have. Bob Banks, stepping in, currently a top 10 prospect in all of minor league baseball. A lot of interest in seeing today's performance. It's It's been a tough game for him so far. He's been giving up some hits, but I think he can still get back on track. One down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That's down, one hop's off the wall. Around first, hustling for two. Safe at second with a double, third hit of the afternoon. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. So up next, Bob Banks. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. Now a high fly ball to left center. That's pretty far back. Brings it in for the out. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman.
We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Bob Banks. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Foul ball there. Wallace, 6'1" right-hander. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. This one is labeled. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, hustling for 2. Gets to second with nobody out. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. This one crushed to center. No doubt about it. Out of here. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that.
1-1-1.
Look at the stop here. On his knees, the throw, and that's the ball game. Banks was just terrific for them in the win. Put together a